We will discuss now the two powers of Maya. Though Maya is indescribable and indefinable, yet its existence can be inferred from its effects, such as the projection or manifestation, which is called Srishti, the preservation, which is called Sthiti, and the dissolution, which is called Pralaya. So, Srishti, Sthiti, Pralaya, or manifestation, preservation, dissolution of the universe. So, Maya carries on its work through two powers known as the concealment or avarana shakti, covers, and the power of projection or vikshepa shakti. The former obscures the knowledge of the observer. It conceals, as it were, the true nature of Brahman, though in itself insignificant and unsubstantial, yet through the inscrutable power it hides existence, knowledge, bliss absolute. It hides Satchidananda itself as a patch of cloud, which is nothing but water vapor and no bigger than a man's hand, conceals the effulgent solar disk, which is a million times larger than the earth itself. Ghanachanna Varka, Ghanachanna Drishtihi. So wonderful stotra I will take one day. As the sun, in spite of this concealment, retains its brilliance intact, so also the self or Brahman, in spite of its concealment by Maya, retains in full its nature of pure consciousness. So now we will discuss about projection power and veiling power. When the true nature of Brahman is hidden by the power of Maya, there arises the condition of individualization or individuation and relative existence. Just as when the real nature of our rope is concealed by darkness, there arises the possibility of its being mistaken for a snake or a stick or a fissure in the earth or dried garland, etc., etc. It appears like that. There is a possibility. When the true nature of Atma becomes concealed by Maya, conditions are created for its appearance as a jiva or finite being or finite creature, endowed with the notion of being a doer or agent and the experiencer of pleasure and pain, love and hatred, and the other pairs of opposites. Just as when a man's consciousness is obscured by the concealing power of sleep, there arises the condition in which he sees the fantasies of dreams and takes them to be real. The concealing power and the projecting power of Maya function almost simultaneously. Ignorance, which conceals the real nature of the rope, by the very power inherent in it, creates the illusion of a snake or stick or fish on the earth or dried garland. The projecting power of Maya creates the entire universe or Brahmanda and all the objects dwelling therein. Therefore, Brahman, in association with Maya, may be called the projector or manifester of the universe. But this projection is only an appearance, it is not real. As has been started or stated above or earlier, Brahman or the Absolute cannot participate in an act of creation. Brahman सृष्टि में भाग नहीं लेता. When one sees the dual universe and seeks its cause, one finds it in Brahman associated with Maya. Non-dualists differ with dualists and pantheisists, as the latter take the creation to be real. According to the non-dualists, the universe is falsely superimposed adhyastha or adhyasa on Brahman through Maya, and the superimposition cannot affect the real nature of Brahman. Maya is without beginning, anadi. That is to say, a man under the spell of Maya cannot know its beginning. Kab shuru hua kuch, nobody knows. When it started, nobody knows. How it started, nobody knows. So the thing is, see, just as a sleeper, while experiencing a dream, cannot know when the dream started, as has been already been stated, the very concepts of time, space, and causality, the pillars of the relative world, belong to Maya. Hari Om Tat Sat.